Hey guys, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts, and I'm here with a guest.
Welcome back to I See Lag and now we'll just deal with it. It's not
Okay,
that big of a
so
deal.
we're gonna do the Hades Cup with just Sora now. Obviously, it's sped up because fuck it, I'm not showing you 50 minutes of me fighting enemies. Instead, I'm showing you 26 minutes of me fighting enemies. But yeah, there is 50 rounds of this. There is 6 bosses in it all. I count one of them that's not technically a boss as a boss for whatever reason, because I'm an idiot. But yeah, these don't last very long because I'm like quite high leveled. I'm just beasting through it at this point. I'll do little analogies when we get to the bosses, but for now, let's. What does Gavin have to say on the matter?
I have to say that I don't really know because I'm just started recently getting into Kingdom Hearts,
Yeah,
so
you wouldn't have seen like any of these enemies yet.
yeah, I'm only up to Agrabah.
You'd have seen
So
some, but not all. And yeah, I'm literally just taking out, dispatching with these things so godly quickly at this point. But there you go. They you to when you beat this the first time, which I did off screen, you have to use your whole party, and you get a keyblade and the possibility to get the secret ending. So, a few keyblades actually. Um, no tell I just one keyblade. And I'm gonna beat it this time to get Donald's ultimate weapon, and I'm gonna beat it again off screen to get Goofy's ultimate weapon, which is Save the King and Save the Queen. Here's the first boss, Yuffie. She'll run around a lot. You want to try and get her into a corner, and that's basically the best way to demolish her. But yeah, Yuffie's still annoying, I'd say, but that's just me.
that reminds me, you're doing 7 now, isn't is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I'll be getting
It was
Yuffie.
kind of funny. I really thought that was funny when I saw that in April Fool's. I was like, yeah, he's definitely kidding. And I'm like, oh wait, he isn't.
Yeah, I like the game. It's not the best, but
I like the game too. I don't think it's the best though. I think it's really overrated as hell.
I wouldn't say it's overrated as much as overhyped. It's very good.
Yeah,
People
it
still
is. It
think of
is
it as
good.
if it was the day it came out. Because if it was the day it came out, it was as good as everyone says. But by now standards, it's not as good.
I mean, technically nowadays there could have been. I mean, look at 13. It's not as good as 7, but
No.
still, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say
And
there.
12 is definitely not as good as 7. 12 is not as good as Cancer, so let's be honest. And
Yeah, I
it's
have mixed opinions about 12.
okay. For
That's
some
all I'm
reason,
gonna say.
this monkey gave me so much trouble here. For some reason, I couldn't hit him. Look, he's owning me. He's owning me.
I'm surprised you didn't use fire or something.
I didn't have it set like as my quick
Uh,
command, so I never used them. I just
I
never.
guess that makes sense.
I don't know. I just never think of it. And here is another the first kind of official boss fight, which is Behemoth. He's the same boss you fought about 500 times before, because the end of the game just likes to make you fight him. He's really easy. Uh, Not too much. The same strategy is always just jump on top of his head, attack him. Uh, when he gets down, attack his. Basically, just got to attack his horn. It's really nothing to it. That's all I've got to say on him. He's actually kind of a cool looking boss, but a really easy one. So it literally taking me no time to take him out. Even on full time, this only took like 5. It took less than 5 minutes, which isn't bad. You can see, it looks like I'm really strong with the speed up, but there you go. Huh. Gavin, what's your favourite boss you've faced so far?
I don't know actually. I didn't really first anything memorable. There's only like one boss I can really remember, and that's Sephiroth, and I ever dying to him. Okay, this is my little story about Sephiroth. My friend actually he has Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 100% completed, max levels, max keep, I mean ultimate weapon, everything. And so on that file, I got bored, and I fought Sephiroth like maxed everything. I went all this. I died in less than 10 seconds.
You fail.
That's yeah.
Ironically, a
That's
bit
how
later,
powerful
we'll
I
be
am with
fighting
the game.
like the bosses that you fought early on in the game as standard enemies.
Mm. I know most games do that, where
Yeah,
it's like they're hard then and now they're like easy now.
yeah. They're still at least stronger than most normal enemies, so you know it's not too bad. Let's see, there's guard armor. The first boss you fought. Yeah, the first boss you fight. Pretty cool boss. But there you go. Hmm. I don't. I think 7 will go relatively well, but I'm not sure.
I think so.
It seems weird. It's kind of like, you know, I've done Kingdom Hearts for so long, and to not do it would just be odd.
I guess that's true.
Oh god, I hate these enemies. You can only hit them sometimes with like a critical attack when they're not turned to stone. And you want to kill the green requiems. There you go. Fucking hell.
This game is actually pretty hard, unlike Kingdom Hearts 2, where it's like
Oh
spam
my
try
god.
to win.
Press triangle to win. Basically,
Yeah,
this game
I
can
mean
be
Kingdom
really
Hearts.
hard,
I mean
especially on
Kingdom
like
Hearts
the
2
hardest
is fun,
difficulty.
but it's just way too easy for it. It's just spam triangle, you'll win, kids.
Exactly, it's no strategy whatsoever. So
Especially if you have auto limits on, it's just crazy.
yeah, exactly. Hey, you see, you know the boss you fought in the jungle?
Yeah.
There he is,
Oh
invisible,
yeah, he
but
was kind of a bitch.
he's
I died of
can
him
be kind of
once though.
difficult.
I only died of him once because I'm not used to having potions delay in this game, so I used the potion. As soon as usually he hacked me, and I died. And I was like, ah, damn it.
Yeah, yeah, that happens. There's a small delay which makes it quite a bit harder. But there's a thing you can
Yeah,
get
but
in Kingdom Hearts 2 which will make you be invincible in that delay. So
I actually
that's
kind
fun.
of like it because it makes the game a little bit more challenging.
Yeah, it
Because
does.
it's not like you just can use it at the last second. You have to use it beforehand.
Yeah, you've got to
So I guess it kind
think
of makes
ahead.
it. Yeah, so it makes up for it in that respect. So give them that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They definitely put a lot of time into the combat system in this game.
Yeah, they did. They really did, especially in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, but they
They
put their
didn't put
time
it.
in the wrong place in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, that
They
is
they put
true.
it into making it look cool, not making it challenging.
Yeah, that's the sad part. I mean, the combat system in that game looks really cool, especially like when the combo. I forget what it is. Like it's like the magic combo, where like all those little explosions happen around.
Yeah,
I forget exactly what it's
yeah,
called.
I
I
know
think
what
it's
you're talking
called
about.
explosion on that system. But it looks so cool. But it's like it's so cheap at the same time. It's like
Yeah, it's quite here's the next boss, by the way. Cerberus. He is really quite difficult if you're even when you have all three. But I'm quite high level, so I'll take him out quite quickly. You're gonna have to be dodging him for a lot, and then when he starts, let's wait till he does it so I can explain. Yeah, he'll do this dark attack where you gotta run, he'll shoot fireballs at you. I just paused this for a few seconds, so just ignore that, it's only a few seconds, right? Um, just because I was kind of like, my hands full, I dropped the controller and managed to catch in the air. Okay, there's a pattern for hitting him. Hit him 2 times and dodge roll. That is the way you can hit him without taking hits. It's a simple
yeah, dodge
pattern.
roll really saves you on this fight. It really does.
Yeah,
It really does.
it's quite a bit harder second time round, just because it's more endurance than general difficulty. Because he'll deplete any items you have really. But other than that, not much more to say on him. He is probably one of the harder bosses you'll fight though.
Especially the beginning game, that's like really hard. I never
Yeah,
I had
that was a
I,
really weird thing to put at the start.
yeah, I had to grind a lot for that. I remember he told me at scan I got that and reversed him again.
Yeah, you kind of have to. At least that's how I felt. Because you just have to know how weak he is to know when to go all out.
Yeah,
'Cause
you don't want to actually heal that he only has like one hit left, and that just screws you over so badly.
yeah, it's just annoying. He's quite the boss. And there's a cheap way of doing this. Once you have glides, you can and high jump and glide, you can actually get onto his back, which is kind of funny. And just kind of sit there and not do anything. Either way, we'll almost finish him off. Ouch. As you can see, his attacks still do a lot of damage.
It's crazy.
Like he is definitely one of the harder bosses. I'd say he's the second or third hardest out of the ones we fight here though, because there are some that are really quite challenging, especially with just Sora.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I never saw the party members that helpful in this game. Anyway, it's like they're
No,
there. They
but
can do that shit.
you'll notice in this point because the party members are kind of just there to not have all attacks wavering on you.
I guess that is true.
They're kind of just there for human shields, if anything. They're not very useful in general.
Yeah. Especially when you get like, especially when you want to use potion yourself, and Donald just cures you. Like,
Yeah, that happens
kind of just
so much. You just feel like you've wasted everything you have. But guess that's just the way it goes. Huh. So we're on to the third set of fights because they each have like different. I don't know the colours. It looks darker or lighter for whatever reason because I don't know, they need something.
they need to make it more look like more eerie or something. I don't know. It's like it has to be an atmosphere change,
Yeah,
just so that you're
they
getting
just got
farther.
bored. I think they're just like
Just
let's
got
just
bored. Like, you know what? How do we so progress in atmosphere change? Good idea.
yeah, that'd be cool. Why?
I mean, it does look kind of cool though.
That's true. It does look pretty cool.
I mean, now I think about wait, you just doing this. I mean, in the game's perspective, where you just off here all night, all day, it's like you're spending all your
Yeah,
time
like
here.
4 days. You spend here.
So you're being here 4 days. Like you could have saved the world by now. No,
Sora's just
no.
grown a beard. God, could you imagine Sora with a beard?
I cannot imagine Sora with a beard.
Good. You shouldn't imagine Sora with a beard. And this
I would just
tries to
I
make it
think
challenging by throwing lots of shadows at you, but they're still really weak. They just dodge, which is annoying.
it's funny. I bet you could even one-shot these guys with the Kingdom Key.
At this point, probably.
Yeah.
Like, although, I'll tell you how hard expert mode is. You see how weak those enemies are?
Yeah.
At the beginning of the game, they take you out in 4 hits.
An expert.
Yeah.
And then again, I didn't even touch that.
You shouldn't. It's really quite difficult. I have a feeling I'll probably do it at least one more time this year because it's quite a lot of fun. But I was tempted to do it for the LP, but I know it'd be just so frustrating.
No, I know all the Kingdom Hearts have like their own difficulties. I don't think about how would two be as hard as Squall thing? It would just be like a
It's
normal
just
mode
a
of this
bit.
game.
It's just a bit. It's still a bit easier than normal mode, if you ask me.
Yeah, I guess that is true.
But that's just how I see it. I'm still going to LP Kingdom Hearts 2 on normal mode though, because I just do things in the normal mode. It's just what I do.
Yeah,
It just seems wrong to not. But
yeah, it seems. I don't know.
it's just how it goes, I guess.
You can level up in here. I did not know that.
Yeah, you get experience. You don't get items though, which is kind of annoying.
I
Otherwise, I'd
guess
be
that
like
makes sense.
a god on items.
Yeah.
Those are dragon enemies. When you first fight them, you think they're tough, but they're only tough because it's in Hollow Bastion and you really don't want to fall off, otherwise you'll cry yourself to sleep.
Oh, hello, mess. I've only seen a bit of the area, but
I
it
think
looks
it's quite
annoying as hell.
cool, but it's quite cool, but as long as you're not careful. And that enemy there is actually the pirate ship. You can't see it in the shot, but you'll be able to see it in a minute. It's actually got the most health out of any enemy you'll standardly fight. So there you go. That's something. Yeah. Excluding when you fight the bosses here, it's kind of like mini bosses, the old bosses. That is the highest HP of an enemy. Now this is the fight which is arguably the hardest with just Sora.
Oh, that's actually. I can see how that can be true. That's like a dick move.
It's really cool because Squall isn't too difficult until you get him down to low health, but Cloud is annoying as all hell. So I recommend you take out Cloud first, just because he will get in your way. He has less health
Yeah.
than Leon, luckily, or Squall, because that's his actual name. I don't care.
You think this fight is hard?
It's-
Sephiroth.
Yeah,
Sephiroth.
this fight is still quite hard though. You should be careful. I have
Yeah.
to heal quite a few times because Cloud can guard a lot, but taking out Squall first would just be a bad idea because Cloud will use that attack where he slides all over the place. That one, and it's just. I actually beat Cloud in the LP when we first fought him though.
It was funny. I was gonna beat Cloud, and I needed to heal. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I got the set potions, and then he just killed me.
He's quite difficult then. It took me like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, it kind of sucks because in this game they don't give you cures for like a long time, so I
You
had to
don't get
used
the
to using
ultimate
those.
cure until the last stretch of the game.
I think that's how it should be though, so it's not spammable.
Yeah, that's true. And here's
It makes you
Squall's
think.
final when he gets more powerful. He has a massive sword, which is kind of annoying to dodge. You just got to kind of stay out of his direct line of fire though, and then you should be no problem on his own. With Cloud and him like this, it could be very problematic. So don't let that happen. So all in all, take out Cloud first and leave Squall for later. That's all for this fight. Yay. I'm so glad that fight's over.
I don't blame you.
That's probably my least favorite because it's kind of a handful. And the fatties are like deadly at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, they are.
But at this point, look, 2 hits.
I remember when I first fought them, I found out you couldn't attack them in the front. I'm like, oh, that's so cheap.
It's really quite annoying.
And in Kingdom Hearts 2, it's like, oh, that's not a big problem. There's
Just
two
press
reaction
triangle.
command. Get behind. Yeah, press triangle. Get behind them. Press triangle.
Press triangle to win.
Yeah, triangle to win. I only played a bit of Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm like up to. I'm still in Roxas' story actually.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1 is... I prefer it. I still like Kingdom Hearts 2 a lot, but just not as much.
I kind of wish that they made like Kingdom Hearts 2 the main. I wish Roxas was the main character though, because he's like a really cool character. He's kind of like the opposite of Sora, which I did like a lot. Because
No, I
Sora,
wouldn't like it if he was the main character. He was the main character in 358 over 2 days, and that game
yeah,
was...
well, that game, I've heard a lot. I haven't played it, but I've heard
The
a lot of
combat
bad
system's
things.
kind of fun, but it's boring. The story and combat system are fun, but it's just the same thing over and over again. It's
It
a lot of
sucks.
side quests. It's not the funnest thing in the sea.
I do like Roxas as a character though. He is pretty interesting.
Yeah, he's okay. I don't... Okay, you know you meet him at the beginning.
Dude, wait, what?
You know you meet Rox... You see Roxas at the beginning.
In 2 or
In
wait,
2.
in what? Oh yeah, in 2.
He will not be mentioned for a good 30 hours.
Yeah, after his story.
That part will not become relevant for another 30 hours. He won't even be mentioned.
Yeah, that's the only thing I kind of find bad about it. It's kind of like, oh look, here's a character. He has something to do with the story. Just wait. He will. Just wait. Three
Give
hours
us a
later.
few
Oh.
years. And
Yeah,
even
give us a
then,
few
he
years.
really doesn't do much. I still think it's kind of... I like Axel, though. He's one of my more favourite characters from Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, Axel's is badass. I like that he helps. Oh, wait, I don't want to say anything,
Yeah, I
but
wouldn't.
the certain place, certain Axel
The certain
thing.
Axel scene, if you've played it, you know what
Yeah,
I'm talking about. If not, you won't. And don't look it up.
yeah.
Otherwise
I
I'll
haven't
punch you
played
in
it,
the
but I've
face.
seen it, and I'm just like, oh god, that just proves how much of a badass he is.
Yeah. He is probably one of my favourite Kingdom Hearts... my favourite antagonist in the series.
I actually
Sim
like Final Mix, how you actually fight Roxas in that game. I'm
that
like,
was a real... I thought you were going to in the actual game, but they don't...
yeah, for some reason I thought you did. I'm like, oh,
I thought
I
you did
saw
when I
the
first
cutscene.
played it, because they make it really seem like you should. But there you go.
It's at the ending of Metal Gear Solid 4, at least the final boss. Like, it looks like you're getting into this fight not until like 20 minutes later, which I like just annoyed me to hell.
I
was
really
like,
hate Hideo Kojima.
I mean, Metal Gear Solid is
I
a
hope
good
for his
series.
sake that his dick is as long as his cutscenes. I really do.
Yeah, at least the cutscenes are good though. I just didn't like how like the end of the game, it's like you think it's over, they show the credits, and then they show like a fucking five
They
hour
do that
long
with
cutscene.
Bayonetta. Twice. Twice.
I have not played Bayonetta,
It's
so I would
actually
not
really
know.
good. If you get a chance to
I know
play it.
I've heard a lot of good things about it.
If you ever get... Okay, here's Hades. He is the second to last boss. He is the other one who's questionably the hardest, because at this level I take him out relatively easy, but his attacks do a lot of damage to you. Like, just... he has a form where he goes all red, and that form is freaking deadly. He'll come up in a minute. Um, he'll shoot fireballs at you when he gets into that form, which he's not. There you go. He's gonna do it now. You got to dodge his attack. This one's actually quite difficult to dodge. You have to dodge roll exactly under it. It's really hard to time. If you can hit that fireball he throws at you back at him, he'll be stunned, so you can lay waste to him. I'd decide to lay waste to him here, but if you're not high leveled like me, I really wouldn't recommend it because he'll take you out quick as hell in this form. But when he goes back to Blue Hades, no big deal. Although he decides not to stay there very long because he's a giant douche. But yeah, so steer clear of the red Hades and lay waste to him when he's blue. That's all. Gavin can come back now.
Okay, I can come back now.
Yeah. I had noticed your mute sound. It goes.
Yeah, I know. I hate that. I don't know why it does that though.
It's really. I guess it's come to the microphone. Just. I don't know. Oh,
Yeah, I noticed a lot of my microphones like they do that. Like if
yeah,
I
look at
mute
this
them, it just
thing.
makes
He
it.
has this fiery thing that spins around. You have to dodge roll under it.
I know, I was just watching. I was like, that's crazy. Like, you must have dodge rolled the exact time to dodge that. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's quite. It's not as hard as dodging Sephiroth's sword attack, which is
Oh
faster.
yeah, yeah. I said no.
Yeah, it's
I'm one-sided by that attack on level 99 with Ultima Weapon.
exactly,
Well, that
exactly.
wasn't my file though. That was a friend's.
What did he
He had
choose in terms
everything.
of the weapons at the beginning?
I think he chose. I know he chose he chose the sword, but I don't know what he got. I don't know what he got rid of. I think he got rid of the shield, but I'm not so
I got rid of
sure.
the shield as well, which I half regret and half don't.
It's like at the end of the day, the sword is the better choice though
Yeah,
because
but getting rid of
shield.
is the harder thing
Yeah,
because you could get rid of magic, but that would make Phantom an absolute monster.
and not only that, it would make Hollow Bastion at least like the first part of it really hard.
That's true. And if you choose magic, defense goes down, and this game has bosses that can kill you quite quickly.
Yeah, you basically become Donald, playable form.
Yeah, so
It's like you ever wanted to be
I'd
Donald?
probably overall recommend. There you go. That's the lizard again. I overall say that you should drop the the wand because you don't have to do Phantom.
But
But
at the same time, it's better just to drop the shield because the one part of Hollow Bastion is just annoying without magic.
yeah, I just kind of let Beast do everything.
I guess that also works.
Oh, I did. Luckily, it's not that long, so you don't really need to do many fights.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But it's especially Phantom because he's one of the hardest bosses. These enemies are weird. These ones you have to. They're actually a way to get the Ultima Weapon, but we'll show that later. Not in this video. That's a thing for another thing. Either way, this is a. You have to fight a lot of dark balls and shadows, which are always fun. Hmm. What's your favourite world out of the ones you've played so far, Gavin?
Actually, in Kingdom Hearts 1, I guess my favorite world was actually Wonder World. I actually liked it a lot. I liked the
Yeah, I
puzzle
liked it. It
mechanic.
was quite fun. To
It was
find
the only
every
world I could
item
pick
though is
semi
quite a pain.
seriously. Yeah. And in Kingdom Hearts 2, it's automatically the Pride Lands. I thought that was. I really like the Lion King movie, so that was pretty cool.
I kind of liked it, but
I just didn't like you could use the drives and stuff, so it kind of was like the only
yeah,
world where spamming triangle was relevant.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, that in Kingdom Hearts 2, there's like so many ways you can be overpowered as hell without spamming triangle. It's crazy.
Even without and then with spamming triangle, you're just God.
Yeah, you just become God.
Like
Don't worry about your HP, just spam triangle and become final form and spam triangle for limits and just spam triangle.
yeah, it's great fun for the whole family.
Yeah, I remember before I was playing Kingdom Hearts 2 on my friend's file, they let me kind of copy it on my PlayStation 2 memory card. You were watching me.
Yeah,
How much I was just spamming. I mean, for auto limit, I was just spamming triangle just to.
yeah, it was
And
quite ridiculous. I hate the wizard enemies because they die in 2 hits, sure, but they love to teleport, and I hate teleporting enemies. Which is why I hate Kirby final boss fights because all they seem to have going for them.
yeah, I no. That's the only time in a Kirby game where it actually gets hard. The
Yeah,
final boss. Like Kirby, it's so easy. You get to the final boss, like, oh fuck.
I died a fair few times, like 5 or 6 times on Nightmare in Dreamland.
Yeah, the nightmare. Is that? I think that's
That's
the
the
final boss,
remake.
Nightmare.
I don't know what the final boss is. It's this
I
weird
mean, no, I
thing.
mean that's is that the final boss's name? I think its name is actually Nightmare, but
Not sure.
I think it is. But I just never battled that as a kid. It was I actually was funny thing. I actually sped run that game as a kid. I actually deleted my file, and in less than 24 hours, I beat the game again. It was hard, but it was fun to do.
I see a game I love from my childhood. The Simpsons Hit and Run.
I've actually never played that. I've seen a lot of it. I heard that's like a really good game.
It's actually quite fun, even now. And I am not someone. I'm not one to get a nostalgia boner. In fact, I hate people who get nostalgia boners.
I don't understand that though. It's just like I don't understand how that works. I don't even want to know.
You don't want to. No, that's true. You don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
I'm telling you. This is There's a lot of enemies at this point. Okay, I think this is the final boss now. This is actually kind of funny. This is Rock Titan. He is easy as shit. I don't need to give you strategy. Just don't stand under his foot. That is my strategy. It has a while at the beginning where you kind of have to break him until he'll start losing health. When he does do damage to you, he does a decent amount, but look how quickly you can take him out. Look. What is this? This is not a final boss of the Colosseum. I kind of like that they did this though, because the Colosseum is really annoying.
Kind of way it's like trolling you. You think it would be something extremely hard, like Sephiroth or something like that. I don't know. It's like, oh, we'll give you the super easy boss just to mess with you.
Yeah,
Troll.
I know. I don't get it, but there is no strategy needed. You can hit his leg, and he will die really quickly. Anyway.
Yeah, I can see the health bar going down
Yeah.
quickly as hell.
Anyway, thank you all for watching this, and I'll see you guys next time, either on Final Fantasy VII or in the next few things we've got to do here, which is very few things. Goodbye from me. Goodbye from Gavin.